Hey, it's Aaron with Blast Painting and Restoration. This is a house in Farmington, Farmington Hills, and we're gonna paint this one. And so far, I've convinced him that we're going to use the paint color we used in the last place, the ice sculpture. It's kind of like a white, but like with a blue tint to it. So it looks white usually. But like in a room like this, you would see a lot more blue because the trim pieces will be extra white. Same thing with the ceiling. We're gonna go with that bare ultra white, which is brighter than usual. I think we're leaving the brown doors alone. I'm not sure on that exactly, but I'm about halfway through getting the prep for this. We're gonna spray the ceiling and then spray the trim and cut in with the brush and roller on the walls. It's got this interesting texture to it. It's gonna hide a lot of imperfections, I think. It's gonna make it look way nicer when the actual finish goes on. But so far, the old drab brown and yellow is going away. So we're just doing this entryway here. We're skipping the living room. Same texture in the hallway up here. And then no texture in here. Got my gear set up. So the ceilings I noticed are kind of a little darker than white. So it's gonna have a much better look with the bright white, I think. This cut in is abysmal, so I'm gonna do a proper cut in this room. Not have that white line along the ceiling. Just be crisp. Do the closets as well. So these doors are also getting sprayed. They're already white, so it'll be pretty easy. They're kind of a taupe. They're kind of a taupe color, but white on taupe is pretty easy to do. It's like a light tan. Probably just spray in here with the same stuff for ease of doing it, and then. This room's just going to be all probably either satin or eggshell. Ceiling and walls. So no complicated, uninterrupted color. That'll definitely look way better. Yep. Same deal here. He did all the spackling. I'm still gonna have to go over it with like an oil-based primer or some kind of PVA just to get rid of that so there is no flashing on the final coat. The plan is to do this in 1.5 coats or 2 coats, as others call it. Basically double coat the top, trim in the bottom here, and then we do 1 coat. Check it out, because this has a high risk for bubbling because of the amount of patching and the type of stuff used. This is drywall mud, so it's a little more sensitive to that second coat. But the focus is going to be on walls, assuming it actually covers in the 1 coat, which Behr paint is known for. Walls that are noticeable, like this one and that one, are gonna have like noticeable roller mark, like from 1 coat. It's something you can't avoid, or flashing. Other spots where you're just never gonna be in it, like way in this corner, you're not gonna be way in this corner looking at the line over here, because that's just not how room flows work. This will probably, this wall will be 1 coat, more likely. This one could be get a second coat, because you stand at the closet and you look over there and you might see it, but only up to here. That corner, there's no point. It's not going to show up with artificial lighting. It's not going to show up with anything but natural light. So that's where the 1.5 comes from. Most walls are going to be 2 coat though. And And that's it. You know, plus the closets up there. There is one other thing. So these are just isolated touch-ups. So this archway is going to get a color match and probably like an interrupted spot over here of this strip after the ceiling. To see how it's yellow? We're going to go with that ultra white in here. And that's just going to be rolled on. It's not going to be we're not spraying in here. It's too much covering to do. So this will remain untouched till near the end. And then it'll just be one thing. The flow of this house is pretty good. There we are skipping the dining room and the living room for now. Might come back later. Wasn't really sure about the color or the finish. So if you can see flashing right here, like it was coated, but right on top of existing spackle. So like this section by itself might get a touch up. Same with this over here. Assuming that this wall isn't going to be covered with something like a picture anyways. Yeah, we'll find out. All right, so here we are. We're done with the project. This is ice sculpture, like the last one. And so these brown doors, yeah, we're gonna go with white on the inside ones and then black for the outside one. I'll come back and get this finished. But there's a couple things that I haven't finished yet, like the plates and there's a cover right here for the light, but this project turned out great. Really, really good. It's done in eggshell on the walls and satin on the trim. And these brown doors are also gonna get painted over. Same with that one in the back there. So everything it was kind of a slog. It was kind of slow. I'm having a small health issue, so. But this texture is pretty nice. I didn't like it with that color before, but now I'm feeling it. It really does make painting a lot easier. So, as you can see, it's a little shiny, but the color really makes it. And it's really hard to justify a dark color with texture, especially on the ceiling. But it turned out a lot bluer than the other place. It's kind of weird. Like, it seems like the bigger the walls, the bigger the rooms, the larger the area, more light, makes it a lot whiter. But this blue is pretty blue. So blue's kind of tricky. It kind of goes all over the place. When you have blue, it can be really blue or it could be not blue enough, but there's always a bit of amplification no matter what. Something about the way it's like reflects and scatters off of everything. And the closet's got just ceiling paint sprayed in there. Kind of got that nice finish. Most of the walls worked for a single coat, but for sure, this texture was 100% one coat. There was no touch up. I mean, it's got like spots in the edge where the brush wasn't getting in, but the roller spots, perfect. It goes on so well. But like this wall and I think this wall really got the treatment as far as the double coat. I think this wall got it too. But the rest of them, it took the paint okay, but it was resisting it. So there wasn't a whole lot of like absorption going on. You put a bit of extra care into it. So I'm still not quite done packing up. This room's still got the bench in there, but we're looking really good on this stuff. This is just eggshell in the white. This is Bear Premium Plus. I still have to put the, like, fixtures and everything in here, but bathroom turned out fantastic as well. Like, there's no issues on the ceiling. This one for sure needed the double coat. Yep, I'm halfway through cleaning up. I still got to put some blinds in here too, but the walls and everything are done. So I am coming back. We were gonna do the kitchen, and he doesn't like the color in the kitchen, so that's good. We can get this color. That's what he wanted. This color is really good. He enjoys it. And bold colors seem like they're kind of out these days, but specifically the brown. The brown was in for a second, like a fraction of a second in the painting world, but this is kind of yellow up here. It's gonna get the regular white treatment, and might even just go all the way around here, get this little strip too with white, and just do the walls in the light blue. I think that'd look great. Yep, that's next, and probably this too. But other than that, yeah, we're all set here. Just got to tidy up a few things and we're out. All right. Thanks for watching.